Once I hear you talk.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Mock Mondays. This is edition 2. Just me and Kevin tonight, no special guest. But we're not going to take too long tonight with this. We're going to get this going right away. Just so everybody knows, this is 12-man, full-point PPR, League of Record. These are our actual draft spots. We picked our draft order this past weekend. Kevin ended up with number 5. I ended up with number 9. Some pretty tough spots, if you ask me. So,
kind of the worst.
Yeah, I think so. I think I really rather have last, but what are you going to do?
Yep.
At least you're going to end up with probably Michael Thomas or a top-tier running back. I'm going to be stuck with making a decision.
That's probably it.
You know? So, I mean, I'm here at 9.
I like being at the turn, but at least my first-round pick I should like a lot. Yeah, 9's rough.
9's tough, man.
9's a rough spot.
What are you going to do? Alright, let's get underway, dude. I didn't hit start draft, bro. My bad. Hold on. Hold on, people of the fantasy football world. I wonder who they're going to pick. Last time we did a mock draft for this league, they picked Michael Thomas number 1. Kind of wild. I don't think that's going to happen again, but maybe it will.
Yeah, the bots go crazy sometimes.
Yeah, 3 wide receivers in this draft as well, as people know. But, we're going to start the draft now. On the clock. Why ain't it making a selection, bro? What's going on, man? There we go. Oh, he did it again. Did it again.
Michael Thomas. What?
Again. Thomas, McCaffrey. Barkley, Cook.
Dalvin Cook.
Ow. All right, Kev.
All right, well.
Pretty easy pick here for you.
Yeah. By my rankings, I got Kamara ahead of Elliott, so I'm going to take Alvin Kamara at 5. That's never going to happen, but it could. That could happen in our league.
All right, so today I'm going to take this. Last week we did a 0 running back approach with the last pick. Now that I have number 9, I'm going to try doing a no wide receiver approach and not pick a wide receiver until around 7 or 8. So I'm going to start off with somebody that I really like to share. Just his value alone at the goal line is huge, and that's Josh Jacobs. I think he's going to strive on the red zone for Mr. Gruden. And there's Adams, Sanders, Drake, Julio, Tyreek Hill, Joe Mixon. Wow.
Oh, man, look at that. Look who's left.
Nick Chubb slipped to me in the second round.
For an RB heavy team, bro, that's what a start.
I'm going to take him. That's crazy. So,
yeah, I mean, you can realistically have this happen.
Yeah, no, for sure. Especially in our league. Our league could be a little different sometimes. With like past drafts, I mean, you could see Patrick Mahomes going in the first round in this league, depending who's picking. Nick Chubb, though, I don't know about that. I guess you could probably thank Clyde Edwards-Helaire for that. Him bumping up into the top 10. I still got Chubb above the.
Yeah, and you can also thank Kareem Hunt for that, because he didn't have the kind of second half of last year that he had.
Yeah,
that would be a top five draft pick, but people are a little worried.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with D Hop here.
Yeah, I think you got to.
Best player available as far as I'm concerned. A solid RB, solid wide receiver to start it off.
There goes Mahomes. Chris Godwin off, Mahomes off. David Johnson early, second round. Gurley, second round. What is going on with this sleeper app, bro?
Running backs, man. Everyone's jumping on the running backs. It's crazy.
Okay, Mike Evans, Kenny Galladay, George Kittle, Lamar Jackson off the board. Kevin's back up here. I'm going to make a guess. Let me guess who you're going to pick. I think you're going to take running back here. No, you're not. You're taking DJ Moore, aren't you?
Scroll a while.
I think he's taking DJ Moore here.
Where is he?
He's not. He's right under the A-Rob, number 38.
Yeah, I like. Connor could be a value. Carson could be a value, but I'm gonna pick a different running back next round. Right now, I'm gonna take the guy that I've ranked the highest. Full point PPR.
There he is.
I want this guy in every draft I do.
All right. So here I'm left with my 0 wide receiver approach. Actually, pretty comfortable with not taking one here. A lot of the names left: Thielen, Juju, A-Rob, Cooper, Mr. Cup, Ridley, Woods, A.J. Brown. All guys I got in like tier 3, tier 2 range, which is good. But if I'm going to stay 0, I'm feeling pretty comfortable here taking Le'Veon Bell. I'm not super high on Bell. I mean, I like him this year. I liked him a lot last year, obviously. But to get a guy with the ceiling that Lev Bell has, I know he's very dependent on the team he's on. But if Pro Football Focus is correct with their predictions on their offensive line, I think Lev Bell could see an increase in touchdowns at least. So, I mean, he finished as RB17 last year. I think he could easily move back up into the top 10. So right there, I got Jacobs, Chubb, and Lev Bell. That's a pretty stacked lineup right there.
You know, if all else fails, Sam Darnold will dump the ball off to Lev Bell.
That's true.
Yep. So.
And we're going to keep with the 0 wide receiver approach, even though there's not much I can really pick here. It's kind of tough with 3 wide receivers set. So I'll go tight end. So I might not be able to sit on receivers for that long. I have to, probably next round I'll take one. So here we're going to go Mark Andrews. He's probably one of my favorite tight ends this year, outside of Kittle and Kelsey. So I got him right at the bottom of them at number 3 overall. So I'll take him. And then Robert Woods gets taken there. Jonathan Taylor, David Montgomery. A lot of running backs off the board. So I'm kind of happy I went with my 3 wide running back set here. But this is a full point PPR, 3 wide receiver league. So in reality, I'm probably not going to see those 3 guys sitting there for me. But in the sake of the mock, we'll take them. Kev, what do you got here for us?
I'm going to go with my other guy. My other guy that I think is going to jump into wide receiver 1 range. Go a little bit wide receiver heavy here. I'm going to pick DJ Chark. That's 2 DJs.
Chark.
Stack up on wide receiver.
Now, let's say last round you picked a running back. Would you have... Oh, obviously you would have went wide receiver there. Silly question. So you're going to be all right with an RB2. That's probably going to be Ronald Jones, J.K. Dobbins kind of a range. Kareem Hunt. Wow. Okay.
Kareem Hunt. Full point PPR, man.
Okay.
And if Chubb gets hurt, there's your league winner.
Okay. So with names like Swift out there, Ronald Jones. Okay.
Well, somebody's going to come back to me.
You would think so. I mean, my boy Keenan Allen got taken. That's who I was going to swoop there for my wide receiver 1. All right, so now we're at the wide receiver 1 territory here. Actually, no, I'll wait, and I will grab my quarterback for the sake of the strategy here. I think in our league, though, I think at this point, Russell Wilson would probably still been available. Yeah, he just got picked in this round, so that's who I was going to go for.
Yeah, I think the QBs tend to go later.
Yeah. But here, I'm going to go with my boy Kyle Murray. I'm really high on him this year, so make sure I get him locked into my lineup. And then I'll start drafting these wide receivers round 6. We'll take Cortland Sutton.
Oh, man, there they all go.
I'll take Cortland Sutton.
I'm rolling with Kareem Hunt.
RB2, man. Yeah, they all went right there. Lock it off the board. Mostert, Swift, Diggs, Rojo, Akers.
He was a running back, too, all last year when he was on the field, when he came back. I don't see why he would any worse.
Who's that, Hunt?
He was like wide receiver 18 or 19, average for the games he played. And I saw he's actually like working out with the wide receivers too, so he's going to get work. I feel good about him. I got a choice here. I can take my quarterback, or I'm probably going to wait on that. Grab another receiver. I love my guy, Julian Edelman, but I'm just going to take the upside in Devontae Parker.
Yeah.
Ahead of him.
It's a solid pick.
The guy who, with at least the first few weeks of Ryan Fitzpatrick just slinging it around.
So you got your 4 wide receivers, your 2 running backs. This way you start looking at quarterbacks or tight ends, or you're going to keep getting that depth at running back?
I'm going to go find a running back here. Marlon Mack going to be splitting carries with Jonathan Taylor. And Mack doesn't catch passes. I mean, really no upside there. So I would rather give him take. Oh man, I really don't like him either. I'm gonna go with Matt Breida. Fastest guy in the league.
Ooh, what about that?
He's not the fastest guy in the league. He was clocked. He was clocked at 23 miles an hour.
That was a bold statement. All right, so here we're gonna stick on pattern with wide receiver. Much better because he's definitely not the fastest player. Oh man, receivers are tough right now. Wide receiver 2. Ew. So much ew, it hurts. All right, I'm gonna go with. So I'm thinking here either Tyler Boyd or Will Fuller. They're the highest ranked guys right now that I have on my list. They're
like complete opposite.
I know, Kev. Tyler Boyd's a PPR machine, but his ceiling depends on Joe Burrows, whereas Will Fuller, his ceiling depends on his health. I think he's got the number 1 receiver position locked up in Houston. Definitely down the field as a stretch guy. When he plays, he gets like 3 touchdowns a game. He just can't stay healthy, ever. But yeah, he's never played a full 16. Last year he played 11.
Given where you are with your wide receiver position, you probably can't be taking a shot on somebody like Fuller.
Yeah, I think I have to go with the consistency of Boyd. He doesn't really miss a lot of time. I don't see his targets really depleting, even with A.J. Green coming back. And T. Higgins getting drafted with Burrows. I think Boyd here. Tough pick, man. Tough pick. It's a tough division. It's not sexy pick at all. But with the strength of my running backs, I should be able to slide him in as my wide receiver 2 on the PPR kind of a style. So I'm all right with it. Not happy with it. I'm not pumped with it. But something I'll be all right with. Wow. Matt Ryan, Tom Brady off the board round 8. Will Fuller goes right before me. I probably would have picked him right here if he lasted another pick. Now I guess you got to look at value. I mean, there's people down there, man. Like Sterling Shepard, 137. John Brown, Golden Tate. PPR machines, you know what I mean? They got all these other guys ranked so much higher. I think I'm going to take a flyer here with my wide receiver 3 because a lot of these guys I'm going to pick I could probably interchange regardless, seeing as though they're not as guaranteed as the other ones that went in the earlier rounds. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to take CeeDee Lamb here, who I think was the best receiver in the draft. I like his upside in Dallas. I think their offense is going to be pretty high-powered as it is. Cooper is going to get his. We all know what Cooper's going to do, but I think CeeDee's going to step in as a wide receiver 2 on that team, beat out Gallup for targets. So I'll take CeeDee there. They picked him for a reason. They didn't pick him because, they think Michael Gallup's going to be the next big thing. So I like CeeDee there. Kind of a reach. Sutton, Boyd, and CeeDee is my wide receiver 1, 2, and 3. But, lineup's not looking too bad considering I didn't take a wide receiver until round 6. Kev, what do you got here for me? You got Deontay Johnson off the board, A-Rod off the board, Debo off the board, going really early. Kamara, Hunt, Breida, your running backs. Hopkins, DJ Moore, Chark, Parker at your receivers. You're going to start picking a quarterback here? They're starting to go off the board pretty quick. Your boy Allen's sitting at the top.
Yeah, Josh Allen's sitting there, but I'm going to wait one more round, I think.
Okay. Take Alexander Madison. You got any...
Given the running back situation I got to take the upside where it is.
So you got anything
to... It's handcuff season.
So the guy who got picked right after him, Tariq Cohen, were you thinking about picking him there in the PPR league?
I could have picked him last round too. I just don't really want to.
Yeah, Chicago's a tough team to pick. You know what I mean? It's just not the sexiest.
I'm gonna chase with this year, especially with COVID and all that. I really want to have Madison or Tony Pollard or both.
Okay.
Just at least for the first few weeks of the season. I want to see how things shake out.
Okay.
Those guys, something happens to Zeke or Cook, you have control of that backfield now.
Guaranteed production for RB1, RB2.
And that would give me Kamara, Hunt, and then the lead back from Minnesota. If something was to happen, then that'd be huge. And now I'm going to grab my guy, Josh Allen. The Stallion himself. In the 9th round, I think in most drafts, he's going to go ahead of Breeze, Rodgers, Brady, and Ryan.
Yeah.
So, for the sake of this one, I will take him here in the 9th.
The 9th.
9th round.
I mean, he's quarterback 1, dude. I mean, he's got the potential to be a top-tier quarterback in the league. Their offense got better with the addition of Stephon Diggs. I mean, another year under his belt. His accuracy was rough, but he's got guaranteed upside on the ground.
He runs.
Yep. Runs. That's huge in fantasy football with quarterbacks. If you can get a quarterback in the 9th round, that's guaranteed at least 10 carries a game for him.
I mean, his sadly, his completion percentage and all that went up last year. It was still terrible. Did get better.
Did. He didn't look too good in the playoffs, though. All right, so sitting here, I got Josh Jacobs, Nick Chubb, Lev Bell. I'm going to put Lev Bell at flex, so my RB1's Jacobs, RB2 Chubb, flex Bell, tight end Mark Andrews, Kyle Murray at quarterback. My wide receiver 1, 2, and 3 is Sutton, Boyd, and Lamb. I'm going to take another receiver here. Just to play it safe, I'm going to take somebody who's... you know what? No, I'm not. I'm taking another rookie. Because I feel like the guy...
Why not? I
feel like Sterling Shepard is somebody I would take because he's going to be... I think he's going to be a great player to have, especially as a wide receiver 3, in case CeeDee Lamb takes a couple weeks to get into the offense. I think Sterling Shepard already has solidified his role on that offense, being paid a couple years ago to be the wide receiver 1 when Odell left. I don't think Darius Slayton really slots in as the go-to target on the team. I don't care what happened last year. But I'm gonna take a jump here, kind of a leap. I'm actually gonna. Oh well.
I think you ran out of time, buddy.
I can't even explain myself.
But you got a rookie wide receiver.
I wasn't taking him. I was gonna take Zach Moss.
I thought you said rookie wide receiver.
No. That's fine.
Zach Moss. Yeah. Well, anyway, Zach Moss is he's gonna be the goal line guy, right?
Yeah, I'll take him. I'll fix that.
Edit it.
Yeah. All right. So they'll switch it. Okay, cool. So I'm taking Zach Moss. Like I said, the guy I'm going to take right now, Sterling Shepard, was going to slip to me. I didn't see anybody ahead of me taking him. I feel comfortable with him as a emergency wide receiver 3 or even my wide receiver 3 anyway. So give me some Sterling Shepard. But to explain the Zach Moss pick, I think he's going to come in and slot in right away as the goal line back. Singletary wasn't really much of that last year. That may take away some upside on Allen in the red zone. Maybe not. But I like Zach Moss. He's not going to be in my lineup, but if Singletary were to get hurt, he's an every down back. He got drafted out of college as an every down back too. He wasn't a specialist, you know what I mean? He didn't go in only on the red zone. He was an every down back. SMU, right? He went to St. Mary's, right? Yeah, I think so. So yeah, I like Zach Moss. And then we got Sterling Shepard. Keyshawn Vaughn was another guy. I did a write-up on him today. He was another guy I was debating right there. All right, Kev. What you got for me? Chase Edmonds, another handcuff got taken. Darius Slayton, Sterling Shepard, San Fran's D, Baltimore's D. Unbelievable.
Yeah, that's bot.
Yeah, man. Like those picks, Carson Wentz getting picked, Tom Brady on the same team. That's not going to happen in this league. Well, I shouldn't say that. We got a guy who picks 4 quarterbacks every year, 3 quarterbacks every year. So.
Well,
So.
Before, like a couple hours ago, my pick
What's
here
up,
would have
Michael?
been Damian Harris.
Yeah. Yep. I would have already had him on my team as well.
Now we got Lamar Miller being brought in, so I really have no idea what to do. I'm going to stay away from the Patriots altogether. I'm picking Jerry Jeudy.
Jerry Jeudy. I like that.
He's got a clear role right behind Cortland Sutton in that offense.
There
He's
goes
super
Damian.
talented. I don't think he needs like a full preseason to be good. He'll be all right.
That's crazy. Okay, so after your pick, you got Christian Kirk, which I like. Good pick. But then you got Matthew Stafford getting picked. They already got Patrick Mahomes. Jared Cook, they already got another tight end. Cam Newton got picked. They already got Deshaun Watson. So those kind of picks aren't going to happen in this league. That's why sleeper mock drafts are kind of tough for us. But it gives us a different aspect on way to look at the draft when we go in. We're preparing for things that aren't going to happen, but they may. Darrell Henderson Jr. gets picked from the Rams. Right. Steelers defense. And then your boy Tony Pollard got selected there. Damian Harris.
Damian Harris off the board. One of my other favorite rookie wide receivers is staring right at me right now. Jalen Reagor. It's just, do I really want to have my bench completely stuffed with rookie wide receivers? Find someone else out here. Some other kind of value. Anthony Miller. Popped off the end of last year once Taylor Gabriel was out of the picture. Taylor Gabriel's gone now. Bring in Ted Ginn. I like him a lot. But I really want him running back.
Yeah, I think you got to go running back here, man.
There's nothing there, dude.
It's tough. That's why people like Damian Harris, Tony Pollard, Chase Edmonds, Keyshawn Vaughn. Hines is interesting. He's an intriguing.
But
AP, I mean, LaShawn McCoy is intriguing. Boston Scott's intriguing. Duke Johnson Jr. is very intriguing. He actually, you got to take a pick here.
I feel like Bill O'Brien hates him, though. I don't know what, no one gives him the workload he should get. So, I think I'll go Boston Scott, because they haven't brought anybody in yet. Miles Sanders is going to be a stud, but
yeah, but like you said,
someone else has to be on the field.
That's
a PPR.
Solid, yeah. Yep. That's a solid handcuff.
But I can plug in the flex,
Yeah. All right. So here I am. Team's shaping up. I like the depth I got at receiver, though I didn't pick one till the 6th round. Not bad. I really like Cortland Sutton. Maybe not as a wide receiver 1, but give or take what I have at running back, it's not too shabby. I think I'm going to take another wide receiver here, and that's going to be Sammy Watkins. I want pieces of the KC offense if I can. In the 11th round, Sammy Watkins sitting there. He's a starter on the team. It screams value to me. Somebody I can stick in there when they're playing a really bad team. He's going to get his look. So I like him there. And then I'm also going to take Golden Tate. Another guy who is a PPR machine. I know I got 2 Giants. I know. But Sterling Shepard can never stay healthy, really. And Golden Tate stays healthy, and he's guaranteed his workload as a PPR machine. So I'll take him there as well. Add me depth in my receivers. Kev. Got Boston Scott, Jerry Jeudy, Josh Allen, Madison, Breida, Parker, Hunt, Chart, Moore. You got the DJ twins on your team. Hopkins, Kamara. Who are you taking?
I don't have a tight end yet.
Yeah, I was going to say.
At this point, I think I'm going to just ride it out.
Yeah, you got people like Hooper, Hawkinson, Gesicki, Ebron, and Smith, and Doyle. Just all toss-ups, really. That tier 3, tier 4, tier 5, tier 4 tight end.
I have Devontae Parker.
You do?
So I really don't like picking 2 receivers off the same team. Preston Williams is sitting there. I think I'm going to pivot off of him to another rookie. San Francisco. No one really knows what that offense is going to look like. With Debo on the pup.
Taking Ayuk?
Jalen Hurd, who knows where he's going to play. They might give him snaps at running back. Take the shot on Ayuk. See how Shanahan decides to use him out.
I like Ayuk.
Like him.
Not bad pick there, Kevin, 12th round. He could be a starting receiver this.
I mean, Dante Pettis isn't going to be a factor.
No,
they hate him.
He might not even make the team.
So.
All right.
The Debo out, not on the field. I like it. Now I'll just Hooper's best tight end there. I'll grab him.
So Cool Man Joe got picked after.
Round.
Cool Man Joe got picked after Ayuk, then Anthony Miller, then your boy Baker Mayfield got taken. LaShawn McCoy, and then the defense is kind of flying off the board here. Pat's D. Carlos Hyde sneaks in there around 13 as a Carson handcuff. You got Bucks D, Chargers D, and you took Hooper at 13, which is crazy value in the 13th round. Vikings D, Miami's D, AP starting running back for Washington now with the recent, projected starting running back for Washington now with the recent cut of the bum Darius Geis. The biggest letdown, I think, in fantasy football history right now. In my generation.
Real life, too.
In my generation of fantasy football, at least. I never had somebody come into fantasy football so much hype as a rookie, blow his knee out, come back with the same amount of hype, blow his knee out again, come back, actually produce pretty well, and then do the shit he just did. So I hope he doesn't get signed. I hope he's done. I hope that's it for him. I don't want to pick him ever again.
I don't see him getting signed, man. I don't think
beat up
Kareem Hunt got a second chance, but
all right. So with this, we're taking another rookie.
He's different.
Taking another rookie running back. I think this is somebody who's going to slot in as a starter eventually with Connor's injury history. Anthony McFarlane Jr. He might end up being the starting running back for the Steelers. They're already done with Connor. This is his last year in Pittsburgh. He's aware of that. He might even get traded at some point. So I think with his injury history, I don't really get scared with Benny Schnell or Jalen Samuels. They're not really running backs. If McFarland's a rookie,
I read that Samuels might not even make the team.
There you go.
So it's Benny Snell would be your biggest competition there.
I'm good with Schnell. So I'm going to take Anthony McFarland Jr. here. I think that's a lot of upside there. If Connor does go out on injury, which he probably will, or gets traded, or just gets benched because this is his last year on the team, and his attitude isn't there, McFarland can slot in as an instant flex option or an instant RB2 option, honestly, in that offense with Big Ben. So I like that pick there. I'm not going to pick a defense because, I mean, I could sit here and take Denver because that's my favorite defensive shit. Oh, yeah, they're there, but they're not going to get drafted. I usually do pick a defense in this league, but I don't know.
The draft is super late, though, you know?
Yeah, I'm just going to, write it off, dude. And just, I mean, I might even do this. When the draft comes around the corner, I've been thinking about it more and more. If I'm not going to get one of these top 5 defenses, like Pittsburgh, 49ers.
Which you're not going to.
I'm not going to. People are going to jump on them wicked early. I'm not going to take one. There's no point. I could drop a guy like Sterling Shepard if he blows his knee out in camp, or someone like Sammy Watkins who gets another injury. You know what I mean? Like I could drop one of them and pick up a defense. So I think I'm going to go here and get some backup to Murray just in case and get a guy who I think could turn it around this year and produce some good numbers, and that's Jared Goff. I mean, might as well. Everybody else got 2 quarterbacks. Some of them got 3. Might as well take a Goff.
That's crazy.
Take a Goff. And then come week 1, if these guys, I got any guy on here that's like getting bottom tiered on their depth chart or just hurt or something like that, COVID related, I could pop on the IR, something like that, I'll just pick up a defense then and stream it. There's no need to waste a draft pick or ceiling pick on a potential boom.
Yeah, I think the only reason we usually always pick a defense is either ESPN makes you or because our draft is usually right before the season starts.
Yeah, so we kind of know.
You're not going to have time to really drop anybody in.
Yeah.
And then grab a defense because nothing's going to happen in a few days. But this is pending we're drafting right now. Yeah, we got a month left.
Right.
No point having a defense on the roster right now. I would take the Eagles just because they play Washington week 1. I'm going to go with Darrington Evans, another rookie running back. Another handcuff.
And honestly, he's
going to get work.
Yep. Go ahead. Sorry.
He's going to get work. He's going to be involved in the passing game. Tannehill already said they like what he's doing there. Pretty sure he said this last week. I drafted him in the last round or something.
I picked him
Same
on you.
thing.
But yeah, I like him. The Titans like him. They say he's going to get a lot of passing down work. He's receiving back. They got rid of Deion Lewis. He's gone, right? So he could be a solid pick, dude. Last round pick. I mean, like a guy like Naeem. So this whole last round here, honestly, could all be people that produce outside of Tua Tagovailoa, whatever the fuck his name is. Alan Lazard, wide receiver 2 in Green Bay. That could be a solid pick in the number 14. Naeem Hines playing with Phillip Rivers, someone who throws the ball at running backs. He's going to catch the ball. He's going to catch the ball. TJ Hawkinson came in the scene hot last year before he got hurt. Could be a top 10 tight end this year. Jared Goff, backup quarterback. He could end up being a very well-rounded fantasy quarterback this year, but
throw the ball enough.
Right. Tua, another risky kind of a pick, as a rookie. Doesn't have the job yet, but he has great upside coming out of college. This guy's got Drew Brees already, so, I mean, you can kind of understand that pick. Chris Thompson, another receiving back, PPR machine. Jack Doyle, playing with Phillip Rivers, who loves his tight ends. Antonio Gates, Hunter Henry, for example. Virgil Green, some bums that get touchdowns just because he throws it to his tight end. Darian Evans, solid handcuff, PPR beast, I think, in the future. Dallas Goedert, Blake Jarwin. Jerick McKinnon's a very interesting pick in round 14. And Eric Ebron, who I like a lot this year, are all potential guys who could go into your lineup right away.
Did you read about Jerick McKinnon?
No.
He's an early standout in training camp. One of the more
boy.
impressive players.
Oh, boy.
Route running out of the backfield has looked crisp. Welcome news for the 28-year-old, as he has missed the entirety of the past 2 seasons with injuries. I don't know, there's something. You never know. But I can't really put my finger on who's going to be the top dog in San Francisco at receiver or running back. I know they're going to be a good team, though. So get your pieces.
Look at his numbers. All right, so 2016 when he played in Minnesota. So the last time he played a snap was 2017. Let's mind you that. But that year, he actually kind of did well. He boomed pretty high. I mean, he only got 17th in PPR, but 178 points. If he can translate that, he's only been around for 6 years, and it's not like he's old. So he could resurrect his career here. I mean, he got signed with some big contract money here in San Fran.
Yeah, they gave him the money for a reason.
So maybe they're going to, you never know. They restructured Mostert.
On the field, I think that's why Mostert's going so late.
All right, so let's review the draft here. Me and Kev. So Kev's starting lineup week 1 would be, I'm going to assume here, Kev, if I'm wrong, just stop me. I'm going to assume it's Josh Allen at quarterback. It's the only one. We got Kamara RB1, Hunt RB2, and you got Hop, Moore, and Shark, wide receiver 1 to 3. And your flex, you got a toss-up between Parker and Breida, I'm assuming. Or even Judy you could slot in there. And then you got Hooper at your tight end. And you drop somebody for your defense. With your wide receiver heavy, I mean, if Hunt can produce as a PPR running back, like a Theo Riddick kind of guy, which he could.
Did last year, very capable. So
you could have a solid lineup there. I like Parker a lot. I don't think that's a bad pick at all. I think, especially in our league with the heavy 1-point reception thing, a lot of teams go into the year with 4 wide receivers. So.
I wouldn't do this in the half point. I definitely would have.
No, half point's different.
I would have taken Chris Carson over DJ Moore in the 3rd round, but I think Moore catches 100 balls this year, so I really like to go a little bit more wide receiver heavy in a full point.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
I don't mind this team.
I don't either. I mean,
those receivers are kind of stacked.
Yeah, I mean, you're hoping Minshew's the guy. You're hoping Minshew's the guy with Jacksonville. I would
even the floor for Chark though, being their clear-cut number 1 target. I mean, his floor should be a wide receiver 3.
But to me, in that position, I would have picked Amari Cooper. I would have picked DK Metcalf, Keenan Allen, even your boy Scary Terry over DJ Chark. I think Scary Terry's going to start climbing draft boards with the recent Alex Smith news. Him being almost cleared to play, and Ron Rivera coming out saying that if he is cleared to play, he's going to be in instant competition to start, which I think could drive Terry McLaurin's value way up. I mean, if he's still gutted, I'm sure he does. And then my team, not taking a running back till the 6th round. I mean, receiver till the 6th round. We're going in week 1 with Kyler Murray at quarterback. And you got Jacobs and Chubb, RB1 and 2. I'm going to slot Bell at the flex. And then you got Cortland Sutton, Tyler Boyd at wide receiver 1 and 2. And then my wide receiver 3 could be either CeeDee Lamb, Sterling Shepard, Sammy Watkins, Golden Tate. Not that hot, but matchup dependent wide receiver 3, I guess, couldn't be bad. So yeah, Mark Andrews, tight end. Not a bad team. I don't know if necessarily either one of us won that draft. I like the guy who.
Yeah.
But it's weird draft. I mean, look at all these quarterbacks that got taken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 quarterbacks got drafted, and there's no way that's going to happen in our league. Not a shot. Not a shot. So, yeah.
Not even close.
No. So that's it. I'm going to stop it there, I guess. That's all we got today. We'll be back tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. for our regular show. We're going to be talking about the NFC South. We're going to be talking about some him or hims, which, would you draft him or would you draft him? Wide receiver edition. So make sure you guys come here and hang out for us with that.
Sure.
Check out the merch. The guy over here in the right corner here, he's got the t-shirt on. Check that out. Sticker right here. I got that sticker. But that's it for now. For the Fantasy Football Dads, check us out on Instagram at the Fantasy Football Dads. The show will be on YouTube. Just search for the Fantasy Football Dads on YouTube. It'll come up. Or just go to our Instagram. That link is always in the bio. I appreciate everybody who comes by every week and supports us. We'll be back again next Monday, and we'll be back tomorrow. So make sure you guys come by. Love you. Big hug.